Yo, 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 how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. We got some great guests in here today. This is 104.1 Riverwest Radio FM. We are here. My name is Igh3tto. We got Smackin' Town, part of Smackin' Town, in the building right now. But, you know, if everybody want to go around, say who's in the building first right quick, and then we can get ready to get started.
Yeah, it's your boy Spades, man. Bad Jack, man. Heads going ham, wow. You know, smacking town in the building. What's happening with you?
Yes, sir.
You already know what's going on. We got one and only Igh3tto in here, man.
Y'all here?
Enchantress Anna.
Yeah, we gonna get to everybody and everything. We gonna have some people, falling through. So, there's gonna be like more Smackin' Town like as time goes on. But, we got Igh3tto in here today. Igh3tto and Tay got an album release party tomorrow. Got an album on the way. We got songs we gonna play for you today. I just want to say, man, coming into the new year, how you feeling, man? Like, what you got coming for us?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling like a whole new vibe. I'm feeling like I used to feel like screw the world, work on my craft, but now I feel like letting the world in on my craft. I feel like being more in touch with everybody, like letting them see the personality that they don't usually get to see outside of, the media.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to see more behind the scenes, see how hard I've been working, like on perfecting my style, and see what it created for me off of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with this album release party tomorrow, it's gonna show like us moving into more of a professional state in our career, not just doing stuff to be heard or to be around other artists, but also being an artist that other artists want to get around. Like, making a statement.
Mm-hmm. And people gonna be able to notice too, like, the promo's been on point. You let people know before a day in advance the show finna be on. That happened a lot in Milwaukee, y'all. If you ain't been to a show before, sometimes you don't know you gotta perform to the night before. But with everything with the album, so like as it's been coming together, you got any like favorite tracks off of it, like that you want to talk about right now, or if you want, you can just talk about like how it came to be, you and Tay, like how did that all come about?
Man, to be honest, really, we started out like just feeling like we needed to branch off and put more work out as artists ourselves, and we was like, what better way to do that than lock in with each other on something?
Yeah.
This, I ain't gonna lie, this tape been put together since about like mid-September at the earliest. Like mid-September we been started working on. We was supposed to actually put it out before Halloween, and then after Halloween, and then before Thanksgiving. And like, you know what? We gonna make it big. We gonna come into the new year strong with some work already put down.
Yeah.
Not so that we could let up afterwards, but so we could just, really be there.
Mm-hmm.
Know it's out there, put it everywhere.
And immediately, like the second, like the new year hit, y'all was like, you know what? We doing this show. We got things coming through. I appreciate Smackin' Town for involving me. I'm gonna be out there taking pictures. I'm gonna have like the little booth set up so anybody want to come through, get pictures. Expand from that.
We got vendors coming out with food, clothes. Big Shark's gonna be sponsoring our event. It's gonna be a nice event, and it's not just like an open mic where artists can come out and perform. It's for everybody to sit back, kick it, and actually chill. It's like something you would do when you order an Airbnb or something. Like, it's really more like a just kick back. We just chilling. Obviously networking is encouraged. We want everybody to network with everybody that they don't know in the building, because half of the people that support us is local artists. They've been in the underground. Being the rooms we've been getting put in, it's like that's all we've been around is people that like to support or like to tap in, whether they being an artist that's getting the glory or they just giving another artist their glory. So it's gonna be a lot of that in the building too. And come get y'all some smacking merch. Like, how could you go wrong? You know what I mean? Like, It's gonna be plenty merch in the building, food, plenty alcohol for anybody 21 and up, 18 to enter. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Can't beat it.
It's gonna get right. I mean, it's like a real way, like a release party is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like centered around you and Tay. Other people, of course, gonna be doing their thing and things. And so, as a question, is this gonna be the first official Smackin' like release? Like, cause like on the back end, I have asked the Smackin' Town about like how they going, how they moving forward. But we all kind of wondering, outside looking in, since I ain't on, I ain't signing nothing in on the people here. Is it gonna be like a label thing or like a team thing or a collaborative for solo?
So actually, it's like the team Smackin' Town is helping us put this together, and they coming out to support, and a lot of people know it when they support me or Igh3tto as individual artists, that they also get the experience of my team. Because just like if you book me for a show, I might bring my team, I might not. But that's what you gambling, because like if you want to see that team experience, you can also book the team. But like they know like that's what they want to see with it. They like seeing us, like whether you booking me or whether you booking the team, my entourage is my team. So like that's who coming with me. But it's really to help get me and 2-3 on the standing point as far as like actually being consistent. It's like we can't drop a tape like this and not still be consistent on the side. We got projects coming out with the team. We got Spades coming out with the Rap Snacks, which also feature pretty much everybody.
Hey.
It don't really feature too many of everybody on this tape with me and 2-3 because like when we was putting it together, it wasn't really, we didn't have everything as solidified as we got it now. I mean, so like moving forward, of course, it's gonna be more Smack in Town oriented tapes. Whether I'm putting it out, whether Smack in Town putting it out, whether it's just Spades putting it out, it's really like not a label. You know what I mean? It's not like a label thing. It's more like a individual careers. We try to highlight each other. So like just like right now, we all putting it in together to promote this. After that, we all gonna put it in together to promote brother. After that, we all gonna put it in together to promote sister. Like that's what we doing. We doing it like an organization more than a label. Like we still supporting each individual career because like that's what we based our team to do. We didn't create our team to say, hey, we're gonna blow up as a group and stay a group. We created the team to highlight each other individual careers at the same time. It showed them something to look at as a whole. You know what I mean?
And it's been working. I mean, people know what Smack in Town is, though, and that's been like, that, of course, that's the whole point of getting things like, you know who you know they are, then they start searching who you are, then they start searching the team. And I can kind of like segue this question to Spades a little bit. Like when you see like the music come out for the artists and things like that, what would you say like is one of the major things like you be looking for when you be like, all right, Smack, you know, for example, a Smack in Town team member about to release an album. What's the movements going in your brain for that?
I'm looking for what the rollout gonna look like, cause we can drop projects, but what I've learned over my time is how is you putting that work in front of the people, because it could be here today and gone tomorrow, and sometimes you gotta have that will to keep beating them over the head with the same stick, so to say. Like take what I did this summer with some of the tracks that I put out. Stay Bouncing, for instance, right? Once that caught fire, every day you getting a reel, maybe 2-3 reels a day with the same song. But what I was doing it with different people, different figures up in the city. So what that was doing was taking their traction and taking my traction and putting that together, so it makes it into a bigger thing. I kind of looked at how Igh3tto did with Really Whack. When he did the Really Whack song, he took it to all different places, all different spaces, and he kept doing it with different people, and it got bigger with bigger crowds. And he was doing it with college folks, he was doing it with hood folk, he was doing it with all types of people. So what that did was create a unity, and they joined together. So what I want to see from y'all when y'all dropping this tape is y'all taking y'all singles, y'all finding purpose with the message in the single, and finding a way to captivate the people with it. Because what you want to do is start having these people come to the shows, and you've done it with some songs already, like with the 10 song on your own, where you got people coming to the shows singing the song before the song come on. So that's what you want out of this tape, is you start getting a couple tracks out there that these people gonna gravitate towards, and I think that's gonna happen. You just gotta move it.
Indeed, like full movement. And then speaking of like doing collective stuff and everything, you like you said, networking, being with people on the scene, what do you think it's like collabing in the city? I guess if I can ask you about your personal opinion on the Milwaukee scene, like if
personally in Milwaukee, I love how we connect with each other as a culture. Just like, but we could be on two totally different sides, polar opposites. But when it comes down to music, it's like everybody kind of on the same accord, but not really. Like we got some that's more like D-riders, more like just like fans. They like who they like and they dislike who they like, or they like only certain people for certain reasons. Some unethical, some ethical, who knows? But like majority, like especially for like the underground, especially like with a lot of people that you've been tapped in with, a lot of those same people are the people like that I consider the culture, the ones that don't feel too good to tap in with the next person or hear what the next person got going on. Like I said, we've been starting out as a team. We've been in a lot of rooms where everybody was not forced to like support, but like kind of forced to support. It was like, okay, well, if you want to, you know what I mean, see who won this competition or such, stick around, you got to stay to the end with the woo, or we're going to do group pictures, or they have some incentive to where people got to stay in. And coming to those so many times, it's like that's the only people that was coming out now. It's like it's the ones who was already allowed to stay or who already gave themselves time to stay to support other artists. It's now we all just know to support each other. So it's like everybody just be coming out back to back to back to back to support each other.
And the crazy thing is, it's been, well, personally, I know just been going to like Smacking Tuesdays. It'll be people that like you've never met before, but they'll let me know. It's like, no, I don't do no music. Like what? Like, yeah, I'm just here to just do my thing. Yeah. And that's a little bit new at the end of 2025 in comparison to especially Space, knowing when we've been doing performance stuff at the beginning of even 2024. That whole year, it'd be mostly a room full of artists, and now it's a room full of like just all sorts of people. And then you don't even know how people gonna lock into things.
Majority since I tapped in with Smacking since the first reel we ever did together was at Gibraltar. It was like an open mic. Who was it? Charismatic was
no. It wasn't open mic. I had a set there, and I think it was one other person.
Was that like Big Beat?
Not Big Beat. At the time, Julian had just got his shout out Julian Gross. He just got his residency down there at Gibraltar, and so he had wanted me to come out and another artist come out. This was like his first official
that's from
night.
the bar. That's from the bar with the real nice scenery around and everything. Looked like Hawaii in that joint.
And so they popped out, and you know what I mean.
We did our little reel, but like ever since then, every time I pop out, it's new people. Like it be people that came out like with Vegas and doing his training shows with the shows Spades was doing, and just around that time when everybody was outside in the summer, and the only thing for us to do was just come out and perform for each other and get drunk. Like it went from something to grow our name to something like it's just like it's bigger than just growing our name. Now it's like a whole culture for that. Like now that's the new wave. If you're not in on that wave, then you really not nothing. Like even the rappers that's been doing this starting to lose traction because of how much pull the underground sound had. Like
oh yeah, neat. Like it's like everybody kind of like on the same level. Like when music come out, when you release something, it's just like anybody else, because it can like pop off the next day, or somebody who is popping can fall off the next day because they get complacent in things. And that's why I'm glad y'all doing everything with the album, everything with collaboration. And just to let y'all know, as always, we always gonna play a little music here. Igh3tto got me right with 2 songs for y'all to listen to. So we gonna take a small break, and then we gonna really expand on what Smacking Town's doing, and then get y'all ready for the album release tomorrow. We gonna play a few tracks for y'all right quick. Thank you very much for joining me, y'all, for real, fam. Shout out to Smacking Town.
Smacking.
My mama.